Dr. Sarah Mitchell had been warned that observing Kryn warrior cub training was dangerous. She went anyway, her xenoanthropology research requiring first-hand observation. The Kryn were apex predators, 3 meters of fur, claws, and instinct, and their cubs trained for combat from age 3. She sat in the back row of the training ground, behind 20 Kryn cubs who barely reached her waist. Their instructor, Battlemaster Voranak, prowled before them, teaching killing strikes with casual brutality. Humans are weak, Voranak had told the cubs during introduction, gesturing dismissively at Sarah. Soft. No claws, no fangs, no fur. They die easily. The cubs had turned to look at her with their large, reflective eyes. Sarah had smiled and waved. Several cubs had chittered, the Kryn equivalent of giggling. For 3 weeks, Sarah sat and took notes while the cubs trained. They brought her weird insects to examine. She showed them pictures of Earth animals. A small female cub named Kira SS started sitting beside her during breaks, fascinated by Sarah's tablet. Then came the combat assessment. Voranak stalked between the cubs, testing their reflexes with sudden strikes. It was brutal but controlled, until he reached the back row. His eyes locked on Sarah, and something dark flickered across his face. "Let us show the human what real danger looks like," he growled. He lunged, not at a cub, but directly at Sarah. Voranak never reached her. 20 cubs moved as one. Kira SS was fastest, her small body launching like a missile, fangs finding Voranak's throat. Others swarmed his legs, arms, back. Their training took over, coordinated, lethal, efficient. The cubs that had seemed playful moments ago became a unified killing machine. Voranak roared, trying to throw them off, but the cubs held fast. Their small claws found arteries. Their milk teeth, still sharp, tore flesh. They made sounds Sarah had never heard, protective growls that resonated in her chest. "Stop!" Sarah shouted, stumbling forward. "Stop! You'll kill him." The cubs froze instantly at her voice. Kira SS released Voranak's throat, blood on her muzzle, and turned to Sarah with concerned eyes. Voranak collapsed, bleeding but alive. Medical staff rushed forward. Elder matriarch Shavera appeared at Sarah's side, her ancient eyes wide with shock. "In 500 years. I have never seen cubs do this. They attacked their own instructor. For you." Sarah knelt as Kira SS approached cautiously. "I don't understand." "Human," Shavera said softly, "what did you do to them?" "Nothing. I just sat with them. Showed them pictures. Talked to them." Shavera's ears flattened in realization. Kryn cubs imprint on caregivers. But only those who show them gentleness, patience, protection. She watched as other cubs pressed close to Sarah, checking her for injuries. "You did not train them. You did not discipline them. You simply cared. But I'm not even their species." "That," Shavera interrupted, "is precisely why this is remarkable. Cubs recognize protectors instinctively, regardless of species. You sat in their space, vulnerable, with no weapons, no aggression. Week after week, you were simply present. Safe." Kira SS chirped softly, pressing her small head against Sarah's hand. "Voranak wanted to prove humans were weak prey," Shavera continued. "Instead, he proved that humans can earn the loyalty of apex predators without even trying. By simply being kind." Sarah looked at the 20 cubs surrounding her protectively, their eyes still alert for danger. "The council needs to update their files on humans," Shavera said quietly. "Any species that can turn warrior cubs into guardians through mere presence, that is not weakness. That is a power we do not understand. In the medical bay, Voranak would survive. But his lesson had been learned, just not the one he intended to teach."